Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DDT Football Podcast. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button to know when we're coming on. All right. As you know, the season has come to a very, very bitter end in a good way for 31 other teams in the National Football League because a team in Kansas City, Missouri got their asses whipped by a team that's in our own division. But before we talk about the the Super Bowl, somebody got hired today. And it's the last coaching hire of the coaching cycle.
Amen.
His name is Kellen Moore, the former Dallas Cowboy, former LA Charger, and former Super Bowl winning offensive coordinator of the one Philadelphia Eagles. So, Mr. David, you are the biggest Kellen Moore hater that we know
on planet Earth.
Yes, on planet Earth. What is your thoughts of Kellen Moore now being the head coach of the New Orleans Saints?
So honestly, I think it's a pretty damn good hire. I'm not gonna sit here and hate on the man. Given what he's done, with Philadelphia, like, you know, they always honest about what you're doing right now. So having said that, I think this past year, I think he has done a phenomenal job calling the offense, getting Saquon Barkley the ball, calling the right plays at the right time. He's actually had a good team around him, dare I say it, even though it makes me sick to my stomach to say that. I think he's learned from his mistakes when he was with the Cowboys. I feel like he's learned his mistakes when he was with the Chargers. Now, even though Dallas has been in the top ranks of offense, and while he was during his tenure there, we weren't doing the right things at the right time. But I feel like he's learned from his mistakes. So, in my personal opinion, I think it's a good hire. The Saints can't do any worse, if I'm being completely honest with you. Do I think he's going to be as good as when he was with Philly? Absolutely not. Because New Orleans don't have Saquon Barkley. New Orleans don't have A.J. Brown. New Orleans don't have a great offensive line that Philly has, unfortunately. So I think he'll put the right team together. I think they will get the right pieces, and I think they will move in that direction. But do I think it'll happen his first year as head coach? No, I do not. But I do expect the offense to be a lot better than what they have been.
Tone?
It's a wonderful hire. They need an offensive mind to get that offense together. I don't know what the hell they're going to do at quarterback. Don't ask me no questions on that one. Stick with Derek Carr, or they're going to do some other foolishness. I don't know. Don't ask me no questions. But I think he will get, if it is Derek Carr, he'll get the best out of him. And I believe he'll get the best out of Alvin Kamara. No need to trade him, thank God. And Raheem coming back, and Chris Olave will hopefully be healthy for once in his darn life. I think that will also help. So I love the hire. I think it'll be a great fit for Kellen. I think it'll be a great fit for Saints. They need the offensive mind. I know they're more of a defensive team, but they tried a defensive mind thing, and nigga, it just didn't work. So that being said, get an offensive mind in here and see how things work out with that. So I love the hire. If I would grade it, I would give it a B+. I can't give it an A. So I don't think Kellen Moore is going to be the best coach out there. But I do think he'll do a darn good job and try to get this team going. So it's a good hire.
I mean, who else New Orleans was going to hire?
Nobody.
They try to get Cliff. Cliff said, "Nah, I'm good.
Cliff said, "I'ma stay in Washington.
I'm gonna stay with JD5," which I don't blame him. I don't blame him whatsoever.
I got
But
5 on it.
this is Kellen Moore's first head coaching job, so let's see how he does. I think he's probably got the worst situation in the National Football League right now because New Orleans cap is basically terrible, and
Cap is non-existent. The cap is cap.
yeah, their cap is fucking terrible, and they have a lot of retooling to do, and they need to blow the whole thing up, and they have to build it around Kellen Moore's image. So, Kellen Moore he did a hell of a job with the Eagles. All he did was simple. He really kept it simple. Give Saquon Barkley the football and call plays that Jalen Hurts is very comfortable with throwing the football with. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So the Eagles gotta find another offensive coordinator. This is like Jalen Hurts' 5th offensive coordinator now in his like 6th season starting. So I think the Saints will be fine. That's enough about that topic. All right. Let's get some news that really doesn't really make sense to me, but whatever.
It don't make no sense, nigga.
Debo requested a trade from the 49ers. Who should trade for Debo Samuel?
The Dallas Cowboys.
Explain.
The Dallas Cowboys need to trade for Debo Samuel. I don't care what Jerry Jones has to give up. I don't care what Stephen Jones has to say about the matter. If y'all are serious, if Jerry Jones is serious about being all in, if he's serious about winning a Super Bowl right now, if he's serious about getting a team around Dak right now, he needs to pull this off. And I'm going to tell you why. One, Brandon Cooks is not what he used to be. That's number one.
No.
Number two, I believe they're moving on from Brandon Cooks, if I'm not mistaken. Number three, who are you going to have as a number 2 besides CeeDee Lamb? Jalen Tolbert? Absolutely not. I don't even know the names of all the other receivers we have besides CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks. And because I'm pretty sure they're going to move on from Brandon Cooks this season, you need to make this happen. Debo Samuel is looking to get traded. Okay, come to Dallas and be a legit number 2. Be that gadget guy you were with for that made San Francisco a dangerous offense. But first and foremost, before you start requesting trades, you need to learn how to catch the ball. You can't be begging for give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball, and when Brock Purdy throws you the ball, you drop it. It goes right through your hands. But if Jerry Jones is seriously wants to go all in this year, I'll believe it when he shows me that. I'll believe it when he tries, at least makes an attempt to trade for Debo Samuel. We need another receiver besides CeeDee Lamb, and Jalen Tolbert is not it, and Brandon Cooks is not going to be here. I'm very confident Brandon Cooks will not be here next year. So make this trade happen now. Like yesterday.
I'm gonna say make it happen. Yeah, make it happen. The best fit for Debo. I know a lot of Commanders fans want Debo Samuel.
No,
it's a hard pass for me. No. It's a behind the back. No. Chris Paul back in his Hornet days. I'm super good. Best fit for Debo Samuel is the LA Rams. They're gonna lose Tutu Atwell this offseason. They're looking to trade Cooper Kupp. Hey man, we know what Sean McVay can do with guys like this. Sean McVay get creative with niggas like this. I would like this. if I am a fan of the Rams, I know Debo is kind of like he overweight, like he had like too many double cheeseburgers. I understand. You had to kind of fix that, but once he does, I think it's a good fit, man. I say it's a great fit. He likes gadget guys like these. He likes doing reverses and jet sweeps and all that wide back bull crap that nigga was doing. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with that. You're in the Rams. If cut, if traded, I guess just give me the Bills. The Bills can all use some wide receiver help because I don't really gonna do Amari Cooper.
This is the simplest answer. This is the simplest and easiest answer. The Ravens. He needs to go to the Ravens.
The Ravens?
Yes, the Ravens. And I'm going to tell you why.
Oh, God.
Ravens.
Yes, he needs to go to the Ravens. I'm telling you why. Debo looks like a Raven.
What?
Like a Raven.
He looks like.
Are you saying that because he's black?
He looks like a Raven. It's crazy.
Are you saying that because he's black?
No,
Yo!
I'm talking about his playing style. His playing style fits the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens are physical. The Ravens are a physical football team. He can be the third wide receiver next to Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman. He's not better than Zay Flowers at this stage of his career, and he's not better than Rashad Bateman. He's just not. So he can be the number 3 wide receiver, and more importantly, they can use him like a running back when he was with San Francisco, and he could
wide back boy,
like a wide back, just like imagine him
wide
as a wide
back. That sounded so wrong.
Imagine him.
He called himself that. That's his self-proclaimed bull.
Imagine him,
and it sounded wrong when he said it too.
Listen, imagine him as a wide back with Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson in the backfield. And
no.
I understand the Ravens going to have to fix their offensive line, but to me, I think he just fits the Baltimore Ravens culture.
I don't think so. He's not going anywhere where he's not going to be either a number 1 or a number 2. He's not doing that.
All right, whatever.
You know, Debo was way too proud for that. He's gonna go. He wants to go somewhere where he can. He's gonna get at least.
No trade clause, nigga. He go with a non-incentives suit.
Okay.
Ain't no trade.
I will bet you right now he don't go to Baltimore.
If he gets traded to the Ravens, you know what he's gonna do. He's gonna suit up and put 19 or 1, whatever number he's gonna wear for the Baltimore Ravens. He's gonna play. He'll catch pass from Lamar Jackson. Better.
Can Lamar Jackson throw him an accurate ball? Consistently. Consistently.
My man threw for over 40 touchdowns. You could question his accuracy. All right, whatever. Anyways.
Really? Okay. Really? Okay. Go back and watch them games. And watch how them receivers bailed him out 9 times out of 10. But okay.
Just remember, he put belt the ass on your team, so you can't talk shit about him.
Okay. And he did what when it mattered. Oh, okay. And did what when it mattered. Okay.
All right. Now let's.
He can't even complete a simple pass on the goal line to Mark Andrews. Threw it behind him, but okay.
Did it hit Mark Andrews' hands?
Threw it behind him.
Did it hit Mark Andrews' hands?
Did he throw it behind him? Yes or no?
Did it hit his hands?
You're not answering my question.
It doesn't matter. Did it hit his hands?
It does matter. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
So if the ball
yeah, that's right. I forgot. You're one of those guys that think nothing is Lamar Jackson's fault. You're one of those. Okay, you're one of those Lamar Jackson stands. That's you.
I'm sorry. When they lost to the Chiefs last year, didn't I say he played terrible?
Well, duh, you can't deny it. It was on film.
Okay, then.
Don't be like Shannon Sharp and LeBron James now. Don't be like that.
Oh my God.
Don't do that. Come on.
Look, it's now basketball season now. If you want to talk about basketball, we can. Damn it.
No, I'm just saying.
I definitely want to talk about it. The Sixers suck. We're not talking about that.
Well, all right.
Sixers stink.
Well, the Lakers are number 4 in the West. So Anyways,
whatever, nigga.
but let me back to what I was saying. I think Debo will help this team out. The Ravens only had two. Lamar only had two wide receivers he trusted last year, and that was Flowers and Bateman. If you put Debo in that formation with Flowers and Bateman, Lamar would still put up the same numbers that he put up this year. Now, with that being said, let's talk about the elephant in the room. One Myles Garrett of the Cleveland Browns. Tone, what do the Commanders need to do to get Myles Garrett?
Oh my God! Pray to Jesus.
2 first-round picks plus.
And a sign from Jesus.
It's going to take 2 ones plus more.
Oh.
And a prayer to Jesus.
2 ones, but it's going to probably take 2 ones and I'm going to say a 3 in 2027.
And a prayer to Jesus.
And maybe like Luke McCaffrey.
No.
Well, first of all, you need to hope and pray that Baltimore actually grants the trade and actually agrees to trade him. Because I've seen a lot of stuff where they're not going to trade him.
You mean Cleveland?
Yeah, Cleveland, yeah. You better, because I hear that they're not trying to trade him. He wants out, but they're probably not going to grant it. So you need to hope and pray that they do. Or somebody makes him an offer.
The same token, yeah, I feel that because they're going to lose cap space if they trade him away too. So it's a tough situation, but the Browns have to either go 1 or 2 ways with this. Either draft the quarterback and tell Myles Garrett, shut the hell up, we're going to win with this guy. Or trade him and understand you're blowing up the whole taco stand. Pick one. There's no in between with this. You blow up the whole taco stand and trade everybody. Or you say, Myles Garrett, shut the hell up, play football. I'm drafting Cam Ward. You can go to heck. Pick one.
And also, I gotta say this: Andrew Berry needs to understand that Myles Garrett has no guaranteed money left on this contract. So, if he doesn't have a guaranteed money on his contract, damn it, go get it.
Not the mustard, yo. Mustard.
Whatever. Mustard.
Hold on, before we move on, let me address Yuki in the comments real quick because I'm reading the comments and apparently I'm not allowed to talk about the Niners, even though they played just as bad as we did. Well, let me give you some facts, Yuki, since you went MIA during this season, but I understand. I know what's going on with you, and I'm glad you are all right. But let me address you real quick. First and foremost, y'all suck this year. Get over it. And you can't deny it. Every time Deebo Samuel say, give me the ball, he did what? And like he had butter on his hands, did he not? Okay. So all I'm saying is he's good. He would be a good number 2, but he's not the same Deebo Samuel that we're all accustomed to him being. And injuries played a part. I get that. Father Time might be catching up to him, maybe a little bit. I get that too. But come on. Let's be real. He's not the same.
You want to keep it real for real?
Yeah.
You keep it bad for real? The nigga went the number 2 receiver on his own daggone team, nigga. That was reserved for Jawan Jennings. It was Ayuk, Jawan Jennings, and then Deebo Samuel. And Deebo didn't step up when Ayuk got hurt. So that's really telling. Hard pass on Deebo. No disrespect. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying. I only said.
And Jawan Jennings is stepping up for you? Jawan Jennings, bro? Almost had a rock this year. Bro had 975 yards receiving this year. We're talking Jawan Jennings, my boy. And Deebo is sitting here dropping passes, demanding the ball, crying like a little crybaby, like a little sucker, like a little bing. Come on, bro.
Now let me give you the reason.
I'm not saying
why
bro can't play no more, but bro has fell off significantly. He needs to understand it. Sorry, not sorry.
I'm just addressing why I said what I said. I only said I want him in Dallas because I don't want Cooper Kupp. I don't want Cooper Kupp at all. I don't.
Cooper.
I don't want Cooper Kupp. Now, maybe a couple years ago, maybe I wanted Cooper Kupp, but now that they're trading him and he's aging and he's injury prone and he's not the same Cooper Kupp, no, I don't want that. We already had that in Brandon Cooks, and you see how that turned out. He was basically a non-factor. So would I rather have Cooper Kupp or Deebo Samuel on my team? I would take Deebo Samuel in a heartbeat over Cooper Kupp, no doubt, for sure. Because let's put it like this. You got CeeDee Lamb, right? He's clearly our number one. He ain't going nowhere, right? You got Deebo Samuel on the other side. Deebo Samuel might get more targets than CeeDee Lamb because they're going to start doubling CeeDee Lamb. You saw that last year. They had to make other receivers step up because they were trying their best to take CeeDee Lamb out the game. Did it work? No, not really. But when they succeeded in doing that,
Offense neutralized as hell.
other receivers had to step up. So now you got to account for CeeDee Lamb and you got to account for Deebo because they may give him the ball in the backfield. They may give it to him on the jet sweep, all that stuff. Are we going to see that from Cooper Kupp? Really? No, we're not. So I would rather have Deebo Samuel than Cooper Kupp on my team. That's all I'm saying. Am I going to jump for joy when we get him? No, I'll be happy that we actually have a good number two. But am I going to jump for joy if we trade for Cooper Kupp? No. He'd be nothing but another Brandon Cooks. No disrespect to Brandon Cooks. That's why I said that. Now we're gonna talk about this belt the ass.
Hold on. Let's build it up. We got to build it up. First of all, Dave.
You make it sound like a date.
Hold on. Let me get this out the way. Let me give my spill about Myles Garrett. Do what you can to get Myles Garrett. Simple as that. Do what you can to get Myles Garrett. And yeah, just do what you can to get Myles Garrett. Because let's be real. Like I told Tone, T. Higgins is not leaving Cincinnati.
I want that ship so.
Yeah, so I'll just say this. Do what you can to get Myles Garrett. You had Jaden's on his rookie deal. The Commanders got 28 free agents. Unrestricted free agents, might I add. And you have the money to go get Myles Garrett and pay him. So use your draft capital and draft and trade for Myles Garrett. Simple as that. All right.
If the Browns play ball.
Well, yeah, that as well.
The Browns got to play ball.
All right, what else? What else should we talk about? What else is there to talk about in the National Football League? Let's see here.
I'm not gonna call for Myles Garrett until Cleveland actually comes out and says, yeah, we're gonna trade him. Until then, as long as they're on this stance now that we're not trading Myles Garrett, I'm not saying nothing about it.
Okay, well, let's see here. Who else? What else is left? What else is left to talk about? All right, fine, whatever. Anyways, let's talk about the halftime show.
It was disrespectful.
Dave, what was your thoughts about it?
I think it was. I get it. Kendrick Lamar tried a little troll. It was real cute. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was funny. I thought it was kind of boring a little bit. Probably the most boring halftime show I've seen. No disrespect to Kendrick Lamar. I love his music, but I think the show could have been better. The performance could have been better. And I think it was mad disrespectful to have Serena Williams there, even though I get it. He was trolling Drake. I get it. I understand it, but to have Serena Williams there crip walking when it was the Crip gang that killed your sister, yo, she must have had to get paid some bread for that, because you crip walking and the Crips killed your sister. Allegedly. And you crip walking on national TV Boy, that was my only take on it. I thought it was funny when he performed Not Like Us. I thought it was funny, but I get it. You were trying to troll Drake. That's real cute. And it was after he dropped the lawsuit. Now you about to have the lawsuit back on now just to be petty. I thought the halftime show could have been a lot better, but it was real cute what he was trying to do. I get the message. It was real cute.
Okay, Tone.
Yeah, it was cute, Kendrick. It was very entertaining, Kendrick. You know what also was? Trash. Trash. Straight garbage. Straight basura. I'll give him credit for trying to be creative, but K-Dot ain't the guy for a Super Bowl halftime show. I'm sorry. She just kept SZA on it and mind your business. She could have sung her heart out and talk about niggas cheating on her. That would have been better than this.
She would have got booed some more like she did in the beginning of the game.
Hey, they were cheering for her little peanut head looking. But she just kept. This has been SZA and some other female artists.
I thought you were talking about Taylor Swift. My bad.
Oh
No.
oh, she was bad. She should. Yeah, I'm glad she's in the shot.
SZA was. I think SZA was the highlight of the show.
Yeah, she was the best part of the show.
She ain't get enough. Yeah, she ain't get enough recognition.
Trash, bro.
Everybody was too busy worried about Serena and all that, and trolling Drake and all that. But I think SZA was the highlight of the show.
No, for real, I agree with that.
I thought this shit was trash. It was not good whatsoever. I called it. I said it on Friday. I don't give two fucks about this goddamn halftime show, and I was proven right. My mother said it was terrible. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. My mother was terrible.
Not mom said it was trash.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible.
It was trash, but your mother said it.
If my mom said that the damn halftime show was terrible, then you know it was terrible. And anybody who says, "Oh, you didn't get the message," it was about Drake being a culture vulture. I'm like, bro,
it was still trash.
It was still trash.
But I get it. It was real cute how you tried to get at Drake. How you used the halftime show to get at Drake. Had his ex up there, even though it was kind of disrespectful. And I think Serena ought to be ashamed of herself.
Put Yuki's comments there says that the greatest halftime show I've ever watched.
We should ban him from YouTube right now.
Pull it up.
We need to ban him from YouTube right now. The best halftime show you've ever watched?
First of all, it was not the best halftime show we've ever watched. The best halftime show at the Super Bowl is hands down Prince in Miami singing Purple Rain in the rain.
Nah, I think that was number one, but 1A is definitely Bruno Mars. It's Bruno Mars and
I ain't gonna lie. Usher's jump was lit last year.
Oh yeah, and Usher. Usher's jump was good.
Usher's jump was OD.
Usher was good.
He's singing all type of shit.
And what also was the problem with Kendrick is this.
My thing with the selection of artists is there gotta be some type of nostalgia factor to it. There's no nostalgia factor with Kendrick.
There's none.
It's none. Unless he's doing like song. I'm sorry, the songs he did with Drake. Sorry, Drake. Like,
you talk about Poetic Justice?
Poetic Justice, or the joint with A$AP Rocky. If it ain't that, we don't have no nostalgia factor with Kendrick. And only Kendrick's song. A$AP Rocky song is featured right. So if it's not that, if it's not something from the early 2010s, we don't care. We don't care. Unless you're a diehard K-Dot fan, and I'm not.
I'm not either.
He's to me, Kendrick Lamar, bro.
to me, let me get this out the way. To me,
Niggas a sellout.
when it comes to the big three, he's 3 behind J. Cole and Drake. That's me. Is he one of the best rappers? Yes, he is. But Kendrick does not move the needle. And the Super Bowl halftime show basically showed you why. First of all, you didn't perform Money Trees. You didn't perform Loyalty. You didn't perform King Kuta. You didn't perform All Right. You didn't perform Swimming Pools. What
None
other
of
song? What other
None
songs?
of it. None of the heat. Where was the heat at?
Yeah, and the Super Bowl halftime show is about your catalog. Kendrick's catalog is not even that deep, if you being honest. And yeah, SZA was the best part of the halftime show. I don't know why Samuel L. Jackson was there playing, looking like Uncle Sam. He looked like a goddamn. He looked like Oh my God! I'm not trying to.
This the same Samuel L. Jackson that took money to be a house
Uncle
Negro
Ruckus
in
looking nigga. Uncle Ruckus
Django. Are
looking
we
nigga.
surprised?
Yeah, that. Yeah,
Uncle Ruckus looking nigga.
I did not want to bring up Django. I did not want to
I
bring
mean,
up.
I'm not surprised. I mean, look how good he played in Django as a house Negro. I mean, of course he would be Uncle Sam at a. He would be Uncle Sam at a. And he sold it too, because I hated Samuel L. Jackson after watching that movie. But it don't surprise me a bit that he would be Uncle Sam at a halftime show. But
I mean, I don't hate Samuel L. Jackson. He was just playing his role.
this was just a mid performance.
And then you bought out Mustard and just to say his goddamn name. I'm like, first of all, just is he a good DJ? Yes, he's a good DJ. But God damn it, man, you don't have to sit.
Yeah, he's one of the best DJs on the West Coast.
Yeah.
But do I believe? But like I said, it could have been so much better, but it wasn't. It was just mid. And for Yuki to say it's the greatest halftime show he's ever watched, like, dude, you clearly didn't watch Bruno Mars. You didn't watch Prince. And I'm gonna come out on a limb and say it during COVID. Given what the Weeknd had to deal with, it was a great halftime show for the Weeknd. He should come back and do it again. But
hell, he didn't. He wasn't.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. It should have had something.
Should have done Lil Wayne.
He went with Kendrick, bro. I'm sorry.
He should have went with Wayne. We said it last year. He should have went with Wayne. Wayne catalog is deeper than Kendrick's.
Yeah, but they were Wayne though. Like, is Wayne still a good performer though?
I mean, last time I saw Wayne live in concert, that was at Broccoli Fest. So,
okay,
that was 5 years. That was 5 years ago.
Okay. Could give him a one up there. Somebody.
Hell, you could have got Childish Gambino to do a one
Childish Gambino, Chance the Rapper. So,
I don't know about no, not Chance the Rapper.
I'm getting disrespectful. Kendrick be blowing. Right?
Yeah, but like I said, Kendrick.
I would have rather they did a Michael Jackson, what do you call him thing? A Michael Jackson.
Yuki is young as hell.
I don't care.
That nigga don't know about no French nigga.
That's not.
What? It was the delivery, the instruments, the rain effect, all that.
He don't know nothing about that because he wasn't here for it.
It's called YouTube, sir.
That is true.
It's called YouTube. It's called throwbacks.
That is true. Yuki was probably like 1 year old when Prince did his halftime show.
I don't care. It's called YouTube. YouTube has been up and running for years.
That is true. You are right about that.
I would have loved them to do a Michael Jackson hologram than watch that nonsense.
Hell, they could have got the Osley brothers.
They could have, They could have given me a different genre. They could have cloned Linkin Park or something. I don't care anybody but Kendrick. I don't give.
Linkin Park.
You would have gave me Linkin Park. I don't give. I'm sorry. I don't care. They got a longer freaking catalog of rock than got daggone rap. Just got rap.
Yeah, all right.
They're gonna put Jay-Z and Linkin Park up there to perform number something. After.
All right, well, guess what? Now next year the Super Bowl's in freaking Santa Clara, so I don't know who's going because I don't know who got a catalog for the halftime show next year, but it better be better than Kendrick's. That's for damn sure.
Uh,
All right.
clone Nip and let Nip do it.
Rest in peace, Nip.
Bring the hey, look. Here's who I want.
Hey,
I
man.
want a
With
non.
all this
I want
AI
a-
they got going on, give me an AI version of Nip, man.
Look. Now you may think I'm crazy for saying this, but I would advise you to go on HBO Max and watch the weekend perform at SoFi Stadium. If y'all not seen that dude perform live, y'all missing out. I want him to come back and do his own show, his own halftime show with no COVID restrictions, with none of that crap that held him back when he was in Tampa Bay. I want the weekend to come back and do a do-over. He needs to redeem himself. That was a good performance, but COVID really messed up his performance. He couldn't really do much. I want him to bring the light show back like he did at SoFi. I want him to do another halftime show. And if y'all think I'm crazy, I would advise y'all to go see him live, and I guarantee you, y'all gonna look stupid.
I don't know who they're gonna choose for next year. They blew it this year by choosing Kendrick, but whatever. Anyways, now the moment y'all been waiting for, the belt to ass special by the Philadelphia Eagles.
Can I go first, please? Can I please go first? I've been waiting.
Floor is yours.
First off, before I get into this belt the ass that Philly gave Kansas City, good. I want to give a special shout out to Jalen Hurts. We have to respect Jalen Hurts now. I said on the show before the game that Kansas City is going to make Jalen Hurts beat them because they're going to take Saquon Barkley out of the game. They neutralized Saquon Barkley the entire game. That was real cute. Kudos to the Kansas City defense. Every time Saquon got the ball, they was on his ass. They said, not today. You are not beating us today. Jalen Hurts, go out there, make plays, and beat us by yourself. Because Saquon ain't doing it today. And that's exactly what Jalen Hurts did. He said, okay, you're going to take my mask away? All right, bet. Watch this. Whoosh, Dallas Goedert, you can have that. Whoosh, A.J. Brown, touchdown. Oh, you're going to double him? All right, bet. DeAndre Smith, take that. You know what I'm saying? And when he needed to use his legs, he used his legs. I cannot be mad at how Jalen Hurts played that game. Jalen Hurts has officially earned my respect. He made me eat a lot of crow Sunday night. We have to give him his flowers. We have to give him his respect now. Not only is he and I think he is the only player to get a Super Bowl MVP when a defensive player makes a touchdown. I haven't seen that until Sunday night. But Jalen Hurts definitely deserved to be the MVP of the Super Bowl. He made plays when he needed to. He did it by himself because Saquon was not the answer. Kansas City was not going to let Saquon beat them. They were so focused on stopping Saquon Barkley. Like, if y'all notice, the first play of the game, the first time they stepped on the field, what did Kansas City do? They stacked that box. They stacked the box, was like, oh, yeah, all right. I dare you to run it on me. And when they did, when they gave him the ball, they was on his ass.
Yeah.
So I give the Philadelphia offense a lot of credit. A lot of credit. To the defense. They came ready to play. They were clearly watching ESPN. They might have been watching us. I don't know. They were like, okay, y'all think we're gonna show up? Okay, bet. Watch this. They was on Pat Mahomes' ass. They was on him like white on rice. They did not let him get comfortable in the pocket. It got to a point where Pat Mahomes, soon as he snapped the ball, he was running for his life. He was like, because I know they coming. He just started running for his life the whole game. I give Philadelphia so much credit because they put belt to ass. They got tired of everybody talking. They got tired of everybody saying they overrated. And I'm pretty sure they're still pissed off about a couple years ago when they lost. So I didn't think it would be that bad. I did not. But they earned my respect. They are two-time Super Bowl champions now. And we have to give them their respect, whether we like it or not, even though I feel nauseous saying that. But I'm happy for them. Congratulations. I hate their fan base. I hate how their fan base pretty much blew up all of Philly when they won. It looked like a battleground right now, but kudos to the Philadelphia Eagles. To your fans, y'all ain't getting paid for it. It's a game. Really. And I see the comments on Facebook. All these trash talk pages, they still talking about Dallas and all this stuff. Y'all won the Super Bowl and you still got Dallas in your mouth. Grow up. Grow up. That's why Dallas is America's team. No matter how many times y'all win, no matter how many times we lose, y'all still talk about us. We live rent-free in y'all heads. Get it together. Now, Tony and Dio, please join me in sending the Kansas City Chiefs and the referees to the Shadow Realm.
Wait. Before we do that.
No. And I'm going to tell you why we're going to do that now, because I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to explain why we're going to send them to the Shadow Realm, okay? And the referees. But you're right. Before we do that, let's do this. Let me address DeAndre Hopkins real quick. The refs let Philly get away with a lot of stuff. Y'all gonna call them out for that? No, we're not. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because y'all been getting away with it all year. Y'all record should not have been 15-2. Should not have been. Y'all shouldn't have even been in the Super Bowl. That should have been Buffalo. That should have been in the Super Bowl. But of course, your precious referees bailed y'all out again. And now that everybody got hip to it, started calling them out. And I think a couple of referees got suspended. They were forced to call a fair game. And y'all got exposed badly. Badly. Y'all couldn't run the ball. Travis Kelce, Travis Kelce, I don't know what was wrong with him. I don't know what happened. But he's been playing like that all year, so I get it. But the only player that showed up was Xavier Worthy. The only player on the Kansas City roster, from the coaching staff to the players, that showed up was Xavier Worthy. Andy Reid looked like he didn't want to be there. Andy Reid looked like he didn't want to be there.
Okay, all right, Dave. Let me take this, and Tone will be last since he's the only person.
Oh, one more thing. Hold on, one more thing. My bad, Dave. One more thing.
I need y'all energy. We got.
By the way, Pat Mahomes. Tell your wife to delete her Twitter account because she talked too damn much. That's probably why you got your ass whipped, because you talk too much. Your wife talked too much. Shut her up. Oh, and that little comeback, that was real cute. That little comeback attempt, that was real cute. Put up 22 points in the second half. That was cute. You should have did that in the first half, but that was real cute.
All right. Before we send the Chiefs and the refs to the Shadow Realm, Tone, you're gonna be last because you're the only one who picked the Chiefs. Like I don't know what to tell you, but let me get this out the way.
Cool, man.
Let me get this out the way. When it comes to the Chiefs and Eagles, listen to me. You know, for the third year in a row, I had predict this game correctly. The first time I picked the Chiefs over the Eagles in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Last year, I picked the Eagles to beat the Chiefs in the regular season. And this year, I picked the Eagles to beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. You know why? Because the Eagles are the better team. It was clear as day. It was clear as day. If you watched the game, it was clear as day from the word go. You know why? The Eagles dominated the line of scrimmage defensively. Dominated the line of scrimmage. So I want to shout out these people. Josh Sweat, shout out to you. Milton Williams, shout out to you. Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, shout out to you. Jalen Hunt, that's whatever your name is, shout out to you. Nolan Smith, shout out to you as well. The Eagles D-line dominated that game. Hey, Dave. Did the Eagles blitz at all in this game?
No. They sent a 4-man rush the whole game.
Hey, Tone. Did Patrick Mahomes kill the Eagles running the football?
No.
That's right. And how many sacks did the Eagles get on Patrick Mahomes?
100. So it felt like 6, 7?
6 sacks.
Oh,
Okay.
and by the way, I think by the second or third quarter, the Kansas City Chiefs only had 38 total yards.
So yeah, the Eagles had the number 1 defense all year. They did this to Lamar, they did this to Burrow, and now they did it to Mahomes. They did it to all 3 of them. They beat them soundly. All right. And shout out to the Eagles secondary. Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, pick 6. Shout out to him. Reed Blankenship, CJ Gardner-Johnson, and Big Play Slay. Shout out to them. And, of course, shout out to Zach Bond. He got a pick as well. And it was a terrible idea to have Joe Tooney play left tackle because Josh Sweat ate his lunch the entire game. The entire game. They couldn't block Jalen Carter. They couldn't block Jordan Davis. They couldn't block Brandon Graham when he was in the game. The Chiefs' offensive line was so goddamn terrible. They made Patrick Mahomes look bad, but also Patrick Mahomes was terrible in this game. Take away his little comeback victories that he had against the Eagles and the Niners. He's been terrible in the Super Bowl. Look at his stats in the Super Bowl. This man got 10 picks in the Super Bowl, bro. Who does that?
Patrick Mahomes is no longer in the GOAT conversation.
Exactly.
Nick Wright needs to sit down and shut up. Oh, and another thing, Vic Fangio they need to make Vic Fangio either a head coach or the highest paid defensive coordinator in the league.
Yeah, he should be the highest paid D coordinator in the league because what he did was phenomenal. What he did was phenomenal. He just rushed 4, dropped 7, and by the way, outside of Xavier Worthy, none of those Chiefs wide receivers could get open.
And DeAndre Hopkins got wide open a couple times, but he dropped it. But he's blaming the rest for that. He's blaming the rest for dropping passes. Wide open passes, by the way.
It didn't matter. And Travis Kelce.
Retire now. Today. Yesterday. Now. 2 days ago. You're retired at the end of the game.
Hang it up.
Go home.
Hang it up, bro.
Go shake it off.
Hang it up. It's over.
Go do a Taylor Swift and shake it off and go home.
Taylor Swift. It's over. It's a wrap.
Go join your brother. Retire. Go home now.
Yeah,
you're washed up.
It's a wrap. 4 catches for 33 yards he had in the Super Bowl? 23 yards? He had less than 50 yards receiving. And if you betted that in the Super Bowl, you made money. Now let's get to the offense. Bravo, Jalen Hurts.
Bro,
Bravo, Jalen Hurts.
for a masterclass out there, jump.
You outplayed Patrick Mahomes again in the Super Bowl. So I'll just say this. I agree with Dave when it comes to Jalen Hurts. We got to give the man his props. The man's a winner.
All he do is win.
He's a winner.
It's all bro do is win.
All he does is win, no matter what. That's what he does. That's what he does. And yes, they took away Saquon Barkley. But like I said, Devontae Smith was getting open on the Chiefs DBs. A.J. Brown was giving Trent McDuffie that work. He was giving McDuffie that work. And there was not a pass interference the first time when they called that pass interference on the Eagles' first drive of the game. It was not a pass interference. They should have left it alone. But I already knew A.J. Brown was going to get busy on Trent McDuffie. McDuffie, God bless him, he was not checking A.J. Brown. And Tone, did we see a Jahan Dotson sighting in the second drive of the game?
Yeah, Han did his little thug-tism or whatever.
Yeah, and Buffalo. Watch Philadelphia and watch how they do the goddamn tush push. Because when they did it correctly. All right?
Hey.
Jalen Hurts they actually pushed Jalen Hurts into the end zone. Y'all didn't push Josh Allen at all. So the Eagles outplayed them. They outcoached them. Nick Sirianni outcoached Andy Reid. I can't believe I'm saying that, but he did. But look, man, as Cowboys fans, as fans and Commanders fans, respectfully, we know who the team we got to chase now. It's the goddamn Eagles. And if you don't have the players at the line of scrimmage on the offensive and defensive lines, you're not going to beat the Eagles. And you have to hope that Jalen Hurts play a terrible game. If he doesn't turn the ball over, he had that terrible pick in the first terrible pick, but the Eagles defense, as they did, as all three of us stay together. What did the Eagles defense do?
Belt to ass.
Not only that. In the mortal words of our homie Akon, they got locked up. They won't let them out. So, Tone, the floor is yours.
I'm gonna say this very, 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 very briefly. I ain't gonna waste too much time. They was on Patrick Mahomes from the word go. They were trying to send that man to God. They forget to the shadow realm. They're trying to make him be Jesus. They said, we're gonna destroy this. This offensive line's trash. Joe Tooney ain't it. These niggas ain't it. Trey Smith, all pro. Niggas, you trash. They threw all them niggas around. They threw niggas like rag dolls. And Patrick Mahomes looked like Timu. Patrick Mahomes. There was a little Sam Howell out there on Sunday night. There's a little bit of Jess Geno Smith out there on Sunday night. A little bit of everything. It was a little bit of all bad. It was a little bit of all bad from my homeboy on Sunday. The offensive line did him no favors, but it's something called throw the ball away, bro. Have you heard of that? When you so geek to make a play, because you went from Patrick Mahomes. I thought that was Sam Howell out there Sunday. I ain't gonna hold it. I thought Mr. Pick Six out there. You know what I'm saying? I throwing pick sixes, weekend, doing anything. That game plan was trash. You don't attempt to run the ball.
Look,
attempt to run the ball.
The Chiefs running backs had I think they had less than 50 yards rushing combined. So,
right, they had less than 10 carries combined. Trash. And the one last thing I'll talk about the Chiefs if I get to the Eagles. Travis Kelce. You are beyond washed up. You
Turn
are
in your
washed.
retirement papers now.
Hey. I gotta say it specifically. You are washed, rinse, and repeat, nigga. You've been in the wash cycle 3 times in 1 week. If you don't take your ass to that podcast with Jason Kelsey, with your brother, and get the hell out the NFL and go shoot your Taylor Swift's club up so you can have Celebrity Baby and get the hell out the league, you suck, bruh. You're trash. You are super washed. Nigga, I think Shannon Sharp went out there did better than you Sunday, bro. And Shannon is 50s.
He's pushing 60.
Pushing 60, nigga.
I think Mike Dicker could have done a better job than that. I'm sorry.
I went too far. Chill out.
Oh no, I'm not.
Bro,
Oh,
bro, bones brittle. 1 hit, he might get sent to the shadow room. All right, we want you out.
really? Would he?
Mike
All right,
Mike Dicker now, nigga. No, bro. Hey, bro, I get in 70s or something.
Hey,
He's in his 80s.
Hey, bro,
that's
no.
how Travis Kelce playing right now, like he in his 80s.
Dave went too far. Dave, you went too far. All right.
How Travis Kelce play? Like he was in his 80s.
Back to Travis Kelce.
Hey, Tone.
You were washed and rinsed, my nigga. Go away.
Tone, let me address this real quick, and I'm gonna let you finish. Dave, do you know what your quarterback just said today? I'm reading the article.
I'm pretty sure it was something stupid.
No. I don't want to talk about this.
Your man Rain Dakota Prescott says, and I quote, I feel like we've competed with the Eagles and beat them for most part of when we played, which is true. I'll give him that. I don't want to say check the record, but when the other guy is holding the trophy, right? So credit them. They've earned it, and they deserved it by all means. But yeah, we're very close. Dak, let me be the one to say this right now. Now, granted, you do have a winning record against damn near everybody in the division, but you're nowhere near the Eagles.
Okay, so because I'm a Cowboy fan, let me address Dakota Prescott right now. let me address Mr. Rain Dakota Prescott himself right now. Dak, I want to like you, man. Matter of fact, I do like you as a person. I don't love you as a quarterback as of late, but I want to like you as a quarterback. And yes, I do agree. You are 9 as it stands right now. You are 9-4 in your career against the Philadelphia Eagles. But again, football is not about what you've done. It's about what you're doing right now. It's about updating your resume. Compliments to Shannon Sharp. And I get it. Your record speaks for itself. That ain't going nowhere. But you have to update that resume. And sir, the only way you're going to update that resume is staying on the field.
That is true. That is true.
I say all that to say, focus on getting back on the football field. I get it. You're making $60 million a year. You ain't going nowhere no time soon. But if you don't take a pay cut, sir, I'm not saying if you don't restructure your contract, guess what? Next year you're going to be 9-6 against the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay. Yes, you've beaten Philly in the past. Matter of fact, you put belt the ass against Philly 9 times out of 13 times. Okay, that's pretty good. But Philly just won a Super Bowl. They're not, and we're going to play that same team next year because Saquon Barkley's not going nowhere. I don't think A.J. Brown's going anywhere. I don't think Deontay Smith is going anywhere.
Devontae.
Whatever. Whatever. And I'm pretty sure Vic Fangio ain't going nowhere either. So unless you restructure your contract, you ain't that damn CD Lamb. You're going 9-6 next year. Get on the football field and shut everybody up. Because quite frankly, I'm pretty much tired of not defending you. I want to defend you, but I have nothing to defend right now.
Hey, Dave, guess what? You know what else what other team he has to worry about as well?
Oh, the Commanders. Oh, I'm sorry. You mean the same Washington Commanders that couldn't even beat Cooper Rush? Man, shut up. Okay. Man, look, I'm not worried about the Commanders at all.
The same man that beat you with Marcus Mariota.
Beat up on a very injured Cowboy defense. Congratulations. What team didn't?
But guess what?
But
guess what? Who was the team that the Eagles? Who was the team that gave Philly their last loss?
Who was the team that was watching Philly in the Super Bowl along with Dallas? Oh, okay.
But hold. Y'all went in Cancun a long time ago.
It doesn't matter.
But
you got there.
I went in Cancun a long time ago.
But you got there right on time, didn't you? Oh, okay.
On time is crazy.
You got there right on time, didn't you?
Oh, on time is crazy.
Dan Daniels and his overprotective
That's cool. You got it today, gang.
Jane Daniels and his overprotective mama.
I didn't talk about that. I'm gonna get my spill. Dak, don't sit your peanut head. Look at something. Don't sit down, nigga. Also, the Eagles. Focus on that hamstring. Your one hamstring you having that. Okay.
You know
one hamstring, one ankle, half leg having nigga. I'm gonna call you two half leg. Got two half legs, nigga.
I think Dak could have beat the Commanders with that bad leg. That's what I think. Cooper Rush did it. I think Dak could have done it.
I got a high take.
I think Dak could do it.
I got a high take for that. I think y'all is a better team with Cooper Rush than Dak Prescott.
You would know. He came in the FedEx Field and whooped that ass.
In my Louis T voice. Y'all look more efficient offensively. Y'all actually lead on the run game. Y'all don't drop back Cooper Rush 1,000 times and as a nigga go say the daggone day.
But let me tell
you, against lighter competition, your offense looks more efficient with Cooper Rush than Dak. The only time Dak looks better than Cooper Rush against better competition. And Dak don't look good in good competition either.
You know what? Well, hold on. I'm glad you brought that up. You don't know why? You don't know why we look better? We did something that Dak didn't do when he was in the game. They ran the football. They ran the damn ball.
And Cooper takes care of the ball. Cooper Rush will turn the ball over.
Look. You keep bringing up, well, Cooper Rush beat the Commanders, and yet when he plays the Eagles, he plays like ass. So
we're not talking about the Eagles right now. We're talking about y'all. You said it, not me.
And that's cool. And
that's cool, you know. But at the same time, you brought up Cooper Rush. You brought up Cooper Rush always beating us, but yet he can't beat the Eagles. Was surprised about that.
You know what else? Jaden Daniels can't beat the Cowboys either. Because if you remember, Jaden Daniels didn't beat Dallas. That damn Marcus Mariota did.
Actually, it's on his record. He did beat Dallas. He just didn't finish the game.
Yeah, he didn't finish. And what did he do in the game? What did he do in the game? Struggle? I know. I saw it.
I'll have a video about that on my channel.
Can I please join? I would love to.
Sure.
I would love to.
Sure.
I would love to just come on your channel and just bash everything you say. Because everything you say on your channel about Dallas is trash. And I'm
like your franchise, they ain't been to an NFC Championship game in almost 30 years.
Oh, did you win an NFC Championship game in 30 years? Oh, motherfucker!
How you been to one, nigga?
Hey, it don't matter. Do you get a participation trophy?
How you been to one? We went to one with a rookie quarterback. I had a number one seed with a rookie quarterback and a rookie running back, and you went home.
You
went home.
And what you do? What
weekend.
you do with a rookie quarterback?
Division
Go
weekend.
home? Okay.
Yeah,
Did
we
you go
went home. We got
You
to
go
one though.
Listen.
But
We
Hold
lost.
on,
We
Dio.
lost
Hold
to
on,
the
Dio.
Super Bowl.
Y'all
We
had
lost.
8 years of Dak.
Hold on.
8 years of Dak. You ain't been to one.
Tony. Do you get a ribbon or a participation trophy?
No.
Or do you have to go to win?
Listen,
Don't. You have to win the game.
We lost to the Super Bowl champions in the NFC Championship game.
Yes, you did. Badly. In the insane Dan Quinn fashion.
I'll tell you this.
In Dan Quinn fashion.
Listen, it was belt to ass, but at least we look better than the Chiefs. That's for damn sure.
So
I'm not taking songs from that. The fact that we got to one, you had 8 years of Dak, Dakota Rain Prescott, and have not been to one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's
fine. You're opportunity to get to one.
Okay.
Now I would say if you got the one, you might have won one.
Mm-hmm.
Should get the one.
I hear you.
If you ain't getting the one, no time soon.
I hear you. But let me ask you this question. You still didn't answer my question. Do you get a participation?
I said no. You have to win the game. I said that.
But did you win? No, you did not.
Hell no, we didn't. You got spanked.
We haven't won one in 30 years. Guess what? Y'all haven't won one in 30 years either. So guess what?
Been the one.
But guess what? Oh, I'm gonna pull a y'all pull a y'all last year. Where was we at during the Super Bowl? In Cancun? On some jet skis? Drinking margaritas? Doing the limbo on the beach? Oh, okay.
We all had unhappy hour. Yes.
Exactly. Was we all at happy hour watching the Super Bowl? Watching Philly win? Okay.
Unhappy because we were not happy to be in Cancun.
Oh, well, I mean, hey,
unhappy hour. Try it.
Oh, shit happens.
It's okay.
It's members only. Club Shay Shay serving hot ales. And we both got served a hot ale. There you go. Everybody wins. Now shut up. I just debunked everything you said. Now please continue. I don't have anything else to say.
That was funny. I'm gonna give you that. All right, so let me finish my point about Dak and we can end this.
And I'm gonna go on your channel and do it again.
That's fine. And I'm gonna tell you that Dak is mid or whatever.
Hey, whenever you have your commanders round table, let me in.
Sure, for sure. I got you. My man's Dio in the building, cuz.
Yeah.
Dio, man. But yeah, Dak is mid. Okay. The Cowboys actually have a good roster. Dak sucks.
Does Dak suck or the play calling suck?
Both.
Because last I checked, Dak. Now, I'm going to defend Dak on this one. Dak don't play defense. Dak don't give up like 30, 40, 50 points a game.
I'll give you that. I will give you that.
So
I'll give you that, but at the same time,
it's kind of hard for Dak to win a game when the defense is giving up like 6 billion freaking yards a game.
I know, but at the same time, Dak got to do his part and put up points.
Yes, he does. And that starts with play calling. Run the damn ball. Like you do with Cooper Rush. Run the damn ball.
I'll give you that.
We looked like a very good team when Dak ran the ball. And
get a better running back than Rico Dowdle.
And I do know for a fact that Coach Shoddy is going to run the ball more than 50% of the time.
That's fine.
Well, I'll say this. Get a better running back than Rico Dowdle. No disrespect to him.
Rico Dowdle ain't half bad, man.
I know, but I said no disrespect to him. But
he's solid.
Yeah.
He had a chance to get Derrick Henry, so he couldn't afford him. So I got nothing to do with that.
I mean, he didn't really show up in the game either, in the playoff game either. So, I mean,
he
didn't get the ball enough.
If he did,
he had chances.
Ain't getting the ball enough.
He had chances.
Tom is an idiot. Tom is an effing idiot.
All right, man. Finish your spill about the Chiefs.
Oh yeah. The game plan was trash. Mahomes played trash. Xavier Worthy was a dog. Shout out to Xavier Worthy. That was cute. That was all him. All 22 points was Xavier Worthy. And a little bit of nuke, I guess. DeAndre Hopkins trash. I don't care them comments. You dropping passes in Super Bowls, trash. Just to the Eagles real quick. Domination. That defensive line, belt. It took to the woodshed, said, no 3P around here, little bitch. Patrick Mahomes, little light-skinned piece of I'm tired, y'all. Stop it. Stop it. No. Shut up. Nigga. No. Nigga. Stop. No more. And then for 60 minutes, it was 60 minutes of that. From the word go. Mahomes like, stop it. No. Nigga, don't repeat, nigga. Stop it. When he put the second pick, it was no mas. And that was his no mas moment. No mas, please, no mas. You want to let the dogs loose a little bit on you? Okay, I'm gonna let the dog. I'm gonna let the dogs go. Hey, look, dogs, come back. We're gonna reel the dogs in a little bit. And he started scoring points, looking all sweet with Xavier Worthy. That was cute. And let the dogs. Let the dogs go back into the leash. They put them on the leash and said, "Chill out." But the fact when the dogs were out, they couldn't move the ball a lick. Y'all still can't fix the offensive line, huh, Kansas City?
They fraud. Okay, now, so we can finally say this. So I was right all along about the Chiefs, right? I did say at the beginning of the year, them niggas was not three-peating, right? I did say that.
You were right. You called it.
And
it also was right. I said if the Eagles win, they're gonna destroy them, and exactly what the hell happened.
He was right, and I'll say this: the Chiefs are frauds. They were frauds the whole year. The whole year they were frauds.
I said that. I said if it went for the ref, they would not be 15-2.
I won't say frauds. I will say the Eagles are just that much better than them. The Eagles are that much better than them.
Ooh, okay.
They're that much better than them.
Very much so, but
they're just that much better than them.
But you see what happened.
The refs and all that, but someone really had to beat them. Somebody had to make the plays to beat them in the AFC.
Yeah, but you saw what happened when the refs actually let them play and stopped calling penalties for breathing in Patrick Mahomes' space.
You know what? If a team's that much better, I think you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, the game was called fairly. And in some games, they got away with stuff. I'm not saying they didn't get away. They never got away with nothing. All I'm saying is, if you are the better football team, beat them. Eagles said, we don't care about no refs. We don't care about none of that. They got an OPI early in the game that was ticky-tacky as hell.
That was BS. That was BS.
They
sold that very nice.
He did grab a nigga face.
But and the defensive back that sold it, that was real cute.
Trent McDuffie, that was cute. But I'm saying, he grabbed a nigga face. What up? All I'm saying is, if you're that much better than them, the refs should not matter. Should let the game come to the refs. Spank them. Eagles said, to hell with the refs. To hell with all that. To hell with your two-time Super Bowl champion. To hell with Andy Reid. To hell with all that. We're going to dismantle these niggas. They dismantle them niggas. And AFC teams, this is your wake-up call. Be that much better.
Get that.
You want to send them home before the Super Bowl? Do that.
Get that line of scrimmage. Get your line of
get your trenches together and beat them boys from the word go. And they will be scared.
Exactly. If you don't, Tone, you said it a while back. If you don't come ready to play against the Eagles, you will get blown out.
You don't come ready to play these boys, they're gonna blow you. They have too much talent. They're bullies. They're gonna bully you from the word go. And you know what? One more thing about the Eagles. The Detroit Lions are no longer Mr. Disrespectful. These niggas are. I'm ripping that name off these niggas. Detroit, you don't get it no more. Y'all niggas.
You can't say YBC do it with it. You can't say YBC do it then. It has to be a Philly. It gotta be a Philly person.
The YBC duels from Philly. They are the new NFL YBC duels. RP duel, nigga. The Philadelphia Eagles are the new Mr. Disrespectful. It's right at home in Philadelphia where they belong at. They're the new Mr. Disrespectful.
I hope Philly laid out the blueprint for every team on the Kansas City Chiefs schedule next year. Because this game has proven that you can break Patrick Mahomes.
Got no, bro. That D-line hit different, slow.
You can hold on. They literally laid out a blueprint. Look, you can beat him in this way. You can beat him in that way. You can beat him by doing this. You can beat him by doing that.
Though we kind of knew that from the Bucks.
But I said this, and I'm gonna keep saying it. I get what you're saying, but I'm gonna keep saying it. They're beatable when the refs are not on their payroll. You know it's bad. Even the reporters are talking about it.
If you can rush 4 and get home with 4, Mahomes shook. We see that now.
If you can rush,
if you can get home with 4,
listen, if you can rush 4, and keep
contained, put 7 in coverage, you're gonna beat the Chiefs.
Look, if you rush 4 and keep contained in the pocket and don't let him
and hit him.
They hit him
like
10
every
times.
other quarterback, he's gonna fold.
They hit Mahomes 10 times on Sunday. 10
he
times.
Folded. He saw ghosts. He looked like Sam Darnold with a mohawk. He was scared as hell. You hit this nigga, you rush 4, and you put 7 in coverage, and you play cover 4, so nothing gets cheaper. Nothing cheap, no bombs. You gotta matriculate this ball down the field. And also, the Kansas City game plan was trash. It's a combination of both, but you gotta rush 4 to beat the Chiefs. You can't blitz Mahomes. Mahomes gonna eat those blitzes alive. But if you rush 4 and you got 7 men in coverage, more coverage men than where they got receivers, you're gonna give Patrick Mahomes a hard time.
All right. Now let's wrap. We about to wrap this up. A few more things before we send the Chiefs to the shadow round. Hell, we forgot to send everybody else that was in the playoffs in the shadow round. We gonna do that.
I'm gonna do that now.
Hold on. I'll tee it up. All right. Let me get this out the way. Now that the Eagles are Super Bowl champions, I'm not gonna talk about the AFC. The AFC, that's its own gauntlet. Who in the NFC next season? We'll bring this up again once free agency happens in March. We'll be back by then. We'll be back in March for the free agency thing. Who do you guys think is going to challenge the Eagles in the NFC?
The Detroit Lions.
It's a team in their own division, the Commanders. I said what I said. And before Dave gets to get the we were competitive the first time we played them. They pulled away late because we couldn't stop the run, save our life. Second time, we beat them niggas.
And knocked Jalen Hurts out the game.
We sent Jalen Hurts to Happy Valley for the day, and we beat him. The third time was an 11-point game going to the fourth quarter. Austin Eckler wants to be an idiot and fumble the daggone ball if everything goes to hell left. This team has $80 million in cap space. They had the best quarterback in the division, not named Jalen Hurts right now because he won Super Bowl.
$89 million, actually.
$89 million in cap space. The second best quarterback in the division. The third best receiver in the division. And on top of that, I think the best coach is that.
Who's the third best receiver in the NFC East?
Terry.
That's not true.
He's the third best.
That's not true. But keep going.
What?
That's not true. Keep going.
So I said the third, sir. I didn't say the first.
I know.
Hush.
I know.
Who else better than Terry?
You're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate what I gotta say.
You got CD, Van AJ, and Van who else?
Are you gonna say neighbors?
Stop.
Malik Neighbor.
Stop it.
Malik Neighbor.
Stop.
Yes.
Stop it.
I said what the I said. Yes. Malik.
Stop.
Malik, Mr. Roger Neighbor.
Let Malik Neighbor get a quarterback first. We can talk. Let Malik
so
let him get a quarterback and we can talk.
So now that Jerry McLaurin finally has a quarterback, you know what? I'm gonna shut up.
Derek Bro just had a 1,300 yard season, including the playoffs and 16 touchdowns. What are we talking about?
I hear you.
Did Bro sniff the postseason? Malik Neighbor,
I hear you.
Did he sniff it? Did it exist? No,
Nah, I
okay.
hear you. Y'all need a number 2. Y'all need to worry.
Malik
Y'all need a
Neighbors,
number 2.
I'm not taking no away from Malik. Malik is an animal. I'm not saying he can't play. He's a dog. A dog. I want to see him go do that in the postseason. We could talk.
Okay.
Terry didn't just do it in the regular season. He popped this ish in the playoffs too. That's all I'm saying. But
I hear you.
yeah. That's all
I
I'm
hear
saying.
you.
All I'm saying is they got plenty of cap space. They already have an established culture. And they're gonna be hungry for these boys, man. Pause. They be hungry to play these fools.
Look. I'm gonna agree with you.
Up, man.
I'm gonna agree with you with those two teams, and also I'm gonna add the Niners because they're gonna be healthy. So
And then I can help you. Yeah, you can add a
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, whatever.
all right. Well,
and the Cowboys are a sleeper, depending on what they do.
All right, now let's get this out the way. To the Chargers, Steelers, Broncos, Packers, Buccaneers, Vikings, Texans, the Detroit Lions.
The Baltimore Ravens.
Shut up. Let me tee it up. Damn. To the Rams, the Ravens.
No. Hold on. We gotta to Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. I said.
All right, continue. So I can hurt the commandment with these niggas.
The Bills, the Commanders.
Yes.
I really blow these niggas up.
And the Chiefs.
That's 12.
That's 13.
Whatever. I can't count. I went to PG public school. Shut up.
So did I. You such an idiot. Anyways, all 13 of you guys failed for your quest to win the Lombardi Trophy this year. So for y'all failures to win the Super Bowl, you have joined the other 20 something.
You joined the other 19 teams.
19 teams that did not make the playoffs.
Hold on. Let me say this real quick before you finish. I gotta give my failures real quick because I just can't hold it in no more. To Pat Mahomes for your failure to tell your wife to shut the hell up. Taylor Swift for your failure for your check to clear with the referees in the Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews for y'all failures to complete the most simplest pass to win a football game.
Tie the game, but go ahead.
I mean, yeah, tie the game. To the Buffalo Bills for your failure to overcome the stupidest calls I've ever seen in a playoff game. To the Packers. Nah, I'll leave the Packers alone.
He was about to.
I'll leave the Packers alone. They don't deserve it. They kind of do deserve it, but I think they suffered enough. I'm gonna leave them alone. That's all the failures I got. That's all the failures I got. Oh, and by the way, Pat Mahomes, you have been officially eliminated from the GOAT conversation. Move on.
I agree. All right. For all y'all failures, all 13 of you guys have been sent to the Shadow Realm, and you've been sent. Well, wait, I said to the Shadow Realm. You're all 13 of you names have been written in the Death Note. And now y'all been sent to the Shadow Realm. Be gone.
Adios.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this wasn't our best season, but damn it, we'll be better next year. Thank you guys for watching us or listening to us on the podcast. My apologies for recording late, but the episodes will be out there. Hit the like button. Hit the comment if you want. Hit the subscribe button.
Buttons.
Hit the notification button when we come on the air. Until then,
What the hell? Hit all the buttons.
until
Hit the
then,
like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Hit all the buttons.
hit the share button. Share with your friends. Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring to everybody. Sharing is caring.
Yeah, sharing is caring. And let's get to the next milestone on this channel before free agency. So go watch these episodes. Go run them up. Enjoy all the Shadow Realm episodes and sending people to the Dark Abyss. And we will see you March for free agency.
We will be back. We will be back sometime in March or April, depending on
We'll be back in March for the new league year.
Yeah, we'll be back for March for the new league year. Until then, we bid you a goodbye and good night.
Shadow Realm.
And as Dave would like to say,
Jesus loves you.
Jesus loves you.
And so do I. Until you piss me off, and I don't.
And love your neighbor like you love yourself. And have a great one. And everyone has been banished to the Shadow Realm, Command Wave style.
Until March, everybody. Good night.
Goodbye, all the teams.